Hey guys, Pro1701 here, and today we're talking about the BBC just announced some information about the special edition release of Web of Fear. Now, as you guys know, I have been looking forward to some information on Doctor Who animations for a while. I've done a couple videos about that. We have gotten a few things. First off, we do have a release date. Several places are listing the release date as August the 16th, 2021. So just a couple months. That's great. It's nice to know it's so close. I've seen it up for pre-order on Amazon UK and on Zavvi. So it's nice to have the release date, August 16th. That's nice to know because I am glad it's coming. I've really been wanting to get a release date on one of the animations at least. We've also gotten a trailer for the animated episode 3 on YouTube from the Doctor Who YouTube channel. The first half of the trailer is in color. The second half of the trailer is in black and white. And I have to say the black and white version of it works a lot better. I have very mixed feelings about the animation of the trailer. I think the Doctor looks pretty good in it. His face and expressions look pretty good. His movements are very Troughton-like. I actually like his movements a lot. The Professor in it looks pretty good. I think he looks pretty good. But the rest of the characters look kind of off, especially the Brigadier. The Brigadier's face doesn't look right. A lot of his movements with his arms doesn't look right. A lot of the other characters in that scene, the way they move, there's a huge disconnect there for me. That they move very unnaturally, like not something that's human, like something that's trying to imitate unsuccessfully something that's human. Which kind of like one of the reasons why the Autons are so creepy. Is because they're not quite human, and for some reason the human brain, when we see something that's not moving the way a human should, we make note of it and it looks creepy to us. Very much true with some of the animation here. I don't know why they did this color version of this. There was absolutely no logical reason to do a color version of episode 3 in 16:9. I don't mind it when they're doing animations of completely missing stories, or if they're just completely animating stories like with the faceless ones. That kind of makes sense. But here you have a 6-parter. 5 parts exist. They're in black and white. They're in 4:3. Why would you watch episodes 1 and 2 in black and white in 4:3, then watch episode 3 in color in 16:9, and then watch episodes 4, 5, and 6 in black and white in 4:3? It doesn't make any sense. Even if the BBC America was help funding it, they would, when they air it over here in BBC America, they're going to want a consistent viewing experience. So you imagine they would air the black and white version of episode 3, so it matches with the other episodes. There's no reason for a color version of this story to exist. It's stupid and it's a waste of money. They should have just done the black and white version in the 4:3, saved money, saved time. We could have had this out by now. That's my little rant about that, because I do think it's stupid. Also, we have gotten the cover artwork. We've gotten the Steelbook art revealed, which is okay, but disappointing. Because I really wanted the Steelbook art to blow me away. I'd been very disappointed with Fury from the Deep's Steelbook art, because I actually thought the standard version looks better. And I was very disappointed with Faceless One's art, which is okay, but not great. This one is okay. The front of it looks pretty good. I actually do like the front of it. The back of it's very boring, with just kind of seeing the part of the creature. It really does kind of have some The Thing vibes going on, but a much inferior version of The Thing. This Steelbook reminds me a lot of the Macroterra Steelbook, but is not as good. The Macroterra Steelbook's phenomenal. I love the Macroterra Steelbook. Kind of the same thing going on here. I do like the front with the TARDIS covered in the webs and them kind of walking away from it in the tunnel. But the problem with the Steelbook is it goes for an animated look to match episode 3, which is stupid because 5 of the 6 episodes are live action. It should have gone for... The Steelbook should have looked creepier, scarier. Again, Web of Fear is supposed to be scary, claustrophobic, spooky. You could have really done that vibe with the Steelbook and made it look a little more realistic, a little more live action-like, instead of going with the animated look just because 1 episode out of 6 is animated. It's very disappointing. And what really pisses me off, because I have the Steelbook pre-ordered, is that the standard edition cover looks beautiful. It's done by Lee Binding. Lee Binding is my favorite Doctor Who artist of all time. I love his work. He, of course, does all of the box sets. He's done 3 of the Steelbooks in the Doctor Who Steelbook range. I absolutely adore Lee Binding's art. And his art, his covers for the Web of Fear Special Edition look gorgeous with a color version of Troughton and some Yeti behind him. It's just beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. To the point to where, even though I'm still probably going to get the Steelbook, I may get the regular Blu-ray version simply because I love that art. The only reason I haven't ordered it yet is I'm supposed to have some store credit with Zavvi that is not letting me access for some reason. I had to send them an email about that. But I have a feeling I'm going to get it just for that art. Although, BBC, if you're watching, that little logo where it says, first time on Blu-ray, take that off the art. It gets in the way of the art. There's no reason to have that there on the cover. The people who are buying it know it's on the Blu-ray for the first time. We don't need a big sticker saying, available for first time on Blu-ray. We know that. The people who are buying it know that. All you're doing is getting it in the way of the very beautiful art, which is the reason some of us will be getting this. Because we'll also be getting the Steelbook. Some of us will. So, great news out of that. Nice to know Web of Fear is coming soon, August 16th. It's nice to have the artwork for it. We've also found out some of the stuff coming on it. We're going to have commentary on all the episodes, and I think 2 commentary tracks on episode 1, because I do have the old commentary track for episode 1, which had Deborah on it, and of course she sadly passed away, so I'm looking forward to listening to that. They've got a making of for it. They have a making of for the animation of it, and another thing exploring somebody involved with the show. I don't know who this person is. The many voices of somebody. Not familiar with this person, but I'm assuming they do a lot of different voices on Doctor Who. So definitely some extra behind the scenes stuff to look forward to. Again, the Steelbook's a little disappointing. It's definitely an improvement over Faceless Ones and Furies, though. I do think it is an improvement, but I just wish they hadn't gone that animated look with it, since 5 of the 6 episodes are in live action. The trailer, again, I'm mixed on the animation style they went with. I think Troughton's animation model looks pretty good in the way he moves. Some of the other characters, like the Brigadier, just looked like they were done quicker and not as much love and care went into them. And I definitely think it looks better in the black and white. The black and white just seems to... It seems to merge in with the live action episodes better, naturally. It's that first half of that trailer when it was in color, I was just mortified. I was like, ooh. Ugh. But then when it switched over to the black and white, I'm like, okay, I think I can deal with this. It'll at least be better than the Recon, I hope. So, we'll see. If they do go with this 3D animation style for more of the animations, I do want them to kind of refine it and put some more work into the faces. The faces definitely need some work. They look a little too cartoony. I know these things are done on a budget, but it's Web of Fear. I expect it'll make some money. And then the art looks really good, especially the standard edition art. So, that's the news on that. Web of Fear Special Edition coming soon. What do you think? Do you already have the DVD version? Will you be buying this new special edition? What do you think of the artwork? What do you think of the Steelbook? What do you think of the animation used and the trailer that showed some of that off? And anything else you want to say about it, comment down below. I always enjoy hearing what you guys think. Other things to do, click the like button, click the subscribe button, click the bell for notifications. I've also started a Patreon. If you would like to become one of my patrons, there is a link to that below. My entry tier is only $2 a month, just $2 a month. If there's anything there that would interest you. And most importantly, stay safe out there, and thank you for watching.